Hey, Lucy, how you doing? This is Christian, again down here in Santiago, Chile. Same day, same shirt, different video. But this one is different. This one is from our good friend George G of George G Room of Rock. A couple of days ago, I don't know, maybe by the year end of 2024, he did a cool video showing some of the CDs he has in his collection, showing tributes and cover albums done by bands. So I've decided to jump in and show what I have here and try to show, I think, a couple of these things he showed. I'm going to show something additional to those. So let's start with ones he showed. So it won't take you that long. Wait, yeah, here they are, sorry. He showed the Nativity in Black Volume 1. This is a really cool and awesome tribute to Black Sabbath, but they also did Nativity in Black Volume 2. Not as good as the previous one. There is an hideous last song done by Buster Rhymes. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they did one. Another one that by Hete. That's, sorry, I can't see it. Then I think that's also an awful song, but the other ones are very good. More 90s band like Godsmack, Static X, sorry, System of a Down. They did a good one. And the usual suspect, what we have here, besides those ones, have Machine Head, Megadeth, Pantera, Primus with Ozzy, Slayer, Soulfly, and Monster Magnet. If you have not check this one out, I think this is good, but of course not as good as this one. What we have here, we have of course Megadeth, White Zombie, Biohazard, Sepultura, Ozzy with Therapy, Corrosion of Conformity, that's a good one. Bruce with Godspeed, that's also a really good one. Ugly Kid Joe, Faith No More, The Bullring Promise, featuring Rob Halford, Geezer, Butler, Bill Ward, Brian Tisle and Wino. Type of Negative, that's awesome. And 1000 Album DJ, that's the band, that's the project done by Al Jorgensen and Faith No More. Yes. So there goes Nativity in Black. Also another one he showed, this one. This is Tesla. I think he showed this one. This is Real to Real 1. And they also did, I think this one, they did Real to Real 2. I know this one was only a European release, or you can only get it at the concerts, at some gigs they did back in the day. What do we have here in Volume 2? We have All the Young Dudes, Make It Last, Shooting Star, Not Fragile, Street Fighting Men, Is It My Body, I Want to Take You Higher, Do You Feel Like We Do, Beer Drinkers and Hell Raisers, Seasons of Wither, Saturday Night Special, and War Pigs. That's all. And the thing is, bear with me, you have the two. You can, in theory, you have the two cases, the two. That's how you. That's one, and the other one. Bear with me. Sorry, should have done this before shooting this video. I'm not a professional, so you can put this one and replicate a reel to reel. Let me see. So there it goes. I think this one was the original idea. I think it's a cool one. I don't know if you can still get this one. Unfortunately, this one were released on the Tesla record company. This is Tesla Electric Recordings. I don't know how easy are this one to get right now. So there it goes. Tesla with the two real. There it goes. Then what do we have here? This one was done by. He also showed the alternative no, if it is a US cover, but I think this is European, I don't know, of Ingrid Malmsteen and Inspirations. There it goes. What do we have here? We have Carry On Wayward Son, Pictures of Home, Gates of Babylon, Manic Depression, In the Dead of Night, Mistreated, The Sails of Sharon, Demon's Eye, Anthem, Child in Time, with a bonus track, Spanish Castle Magic. If you want to see, sorry about the glare. If you want to see the track list, there it goes. Yes, this is the SPV pressing. I don't know if it was released under a different label in the US market. This is Envy. This is a really good one. I think this one is better to be covered than releasing material because they only have, I think, 1 or 2 good records in the beginning of their career, and then the rest it's kind of okay. It's a great way with Recover. This is a 2-record CD on the Deadline Records. I think that's a subsidiary of Cleopatra, if I'm correct. Yes. What do we have here? I have a Love Removal Machine from the Cult, Again and Again, Ready for Love, Bitches and Other Women, Tangled Up in Blue, Burning House of Love, Ain't No Way to Treat a Lady, Sin City, No Matter What, Fire and Water, Down to the Doctor, and Lady Love. That's on CD1. And CD2, what do we have here? Once Bitten, Twice Shy, One Rock Me, Save Your Love. And then we have a Skinner cover, an Aerosmith cover, Saturday Night Special, Same Old Song and Dance, Unchained, that's Van Halen, Any Way You Wanted, that's a Journey cover. And then we have 6 songs they did from Led Zeppelin. I'm not going to bother you with something. This is a good one, and I think this band is better now. I think they are a better band doing covers than some of the stuff that's Recover. I think there's another one CD version of this one, but this is, I think, the one you will need to try to get. This is a Great White and Recover. Next, what do we have here? This is a kind of questionable decision why a big band like this decided to do this album. Maybe the troubles they were having with internal turmoil with the band members, they decided to put this one as a contractual obligation with the record label. This is Queensryche and Undercover. No, Take Cover. Sorry. This one is from 2007, I think. Yes, maybe. What do we have here? Welcome to the Machine. That's Pink Floyd. Heaven Undermined. Almost Cut My Hair. For What It's Worth. For the Love of Money. Innuendo. Neon Nights. Synchronicity Part 2. Red Rain. Odyssea. Bullet. The Blue Sky. That's a live one. It's a good one, but I don't know why a big band like Queensryche back they decided to do this one. I think they had to do something to fulfill the contract with the record label. This one is on Rhino, so I think maybe that's why. I don't know. So it's a good one if you are a Queensryche fan and you are a completist, and maybe you will need to have this one in your collection. That's Queensryche and Take Cover. Okay, moving on. Another covers album. This one was done by Rage Against the Machine, and the name of the album is Renegades. You know Rage Against the Machine, a very political band. What do we have here? We have a Microphone Fiend, Fistful Grip Pump, Kick Out the Jams, Renegades of Funk. That's a really good one. Beautiful World, I'm Housing in My Eyes, How I Just Could Kill a Man, The Ghost of Tom Joad, Down on the Street, Street Fighting Man. That's a good one. And finally, Maggie's Farm. I think that's one from it's from Dylan. Sorry, I'm not a Dylan expert. So this is a good one. I think it was also put as a, the band was imploding, so they put this one, and then if after this one or previously they did a live album. So that's the last thing I think they recorded as a band. This is Rage Against the Machine and Renegades. Okay, moving on. What do we have? Yeah, this I think you have never heard before, unless you live in Europe and especially in Spain. This is one of my favorite, well, the biggest band from Spain. This is Balón Rojo, and doing this covers album Perversiones. That's it's perversions, but in Spanish this part versiones can be translated as cover, so perversiones, cover perversions, stuff like that. This is a very long album. It has it's impossible to read. They have, I think, 15 songs, 15 or 16 songs. They are all over the place. They sing in English, but please forgive them for the accent. That's a very, very heavy Spanish from Spain accent. Even for me, I'm a Spanish speaking guy, and trying to listen to some of these songs sung by this guy in English, it's kind of cringy. No, I'm not saying cringy, it's fun. Let's put it that way. Maybe some other guys, when they hear me speaking English, they think the same way. But what do we have here? If I can try to read this, we have sorry, cannot read that. We have songs by AC/DC, by Deep Purple, Rainbow, Page and Plant, Jimi Hendrix, also by Dylan, AC/DC, Janis Joplin, Rainbow, by Robert Johnson. What else we have here? Ted Nugent, Grand Funk. It's all over the place. It's a really good one. The selection of songs is I think it's very interesting, and it gives some of the background the band had. Although they are from the 80s, they are a very old band from the 80s. They start as musicians in the late 70s, early 80s. But you can hear all the things they were liking back then. I think it's really tough to get it in the States. I got this one from Spain, but please, if try to at least give it a try. I don't know if you can find this one on YouTube, but it's Balón Rojo, and the tag is Perversiones. There it goes. Yeah. Okay. Let's go now. I don't know if these are tribute or covers album, but I think at least these songs are not from there. This band, they do some of this stuff from time to time. They have done these things in a while. This is Primus and Miscellaneous Debris. What do we? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 song EP. Those are the guys. Of course, now with Tim Herb Alexander left the band. He said he left the band because he wasn't keen of touring. He has lost his passion for playing drums, so he decided to quit the band. What do we have here? We have Intruder, Making Plans for Nigel, Sinister Exaggerator, Tibitos, and Have a Cigar. That's of course, that's the biggest song I recognize when I bought this one back then. That's from Pink Floyd, and it's a really good version. You can try to see if you can get this one if you like Primus. That's a really good track list. Then they did many years later another one. This is Primus and Rhinoplasty. This is a 9-song kind of EP. And what do we have here? We have Scissors Men, The Family and the Fishing Nets, Silly Putty, Amos Moses, Behind My Camel, and they did two great cover versions of Metallica, Too Many Puppies and The Thing That Should Not Be. Of course, we only with one guitar, but they did a great job. I think this is a really good one, and they are great when they decide to do some cover stuff, and then they end up with two bonus live tracks: Tommy the Cat and Bob's Party Time Lounge. Oh, there it goes. That's Primus with Rhinoplasty. And then we have this one. I don't know if you can consider it as a tribute album or a covers album, but I think it's borderline. This is Apocalyptica and Inquisition Symphony. We all know they got a big break with Apocalyptica plays Metallica by four cellos. This is their second album, and then here they incorporate a couple own tracks, the own recorded, created, written tracks. Sorry, but what we have here also from other bands, we have from Out of Nowhere. That's Out of Nowhere. That's Faith No More, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Nothing Else Matters, Refuse Resist. That's Sepultura, and it's a really good one. Fade to Black. Domination, that's Pantera, and that's also, if you think, wow, playing Pantera by four cellos, please give this song a try, and they end up with the one. So I don't think you can see the track list, but it's really good. This is Apocalyptica, second release, Inquisition Symphony. Okay, now moving on to the tributes. This is a tribute that was done in 2000. This is on these small labels. This is a tribute to Van Halen 2000. This kind of low budget present, but this is on Eagle Records. I don't know if it's a proper major, or they do this kind of when they pick many musicians to do some songs and they put it on one CD. Well, what do we have here? We have Unchained, and sung by Jack Russell and Dweezil Sapp on guitars. I'm only going to give you this one guy who's singing and the guitar player. I'm the one with Mark Slaughter and Doc Aldrich. Dance the Night Away. We have Jolene Turner and Red Beach. Light Up the Sky. We have Doc Pinnick and Yngwie Malmsteen. Panama with Johnny Lane and George Lynch. Hot for Teacher, we have John Corabi and Bruce Kulick. Running with the Devil, Stephen Pearcy and Jake Lee. That's good. A Pretty Woman, done by the Gunnar Nelson and Matt Nelson, the Nelson twins brothers. Atomic Pan, done by Fee Way Bill and Brad Gills. I have no idea who that guy, the first one, is. So this is Love, done by Jeff Scott Soto and Bruce Saracino, and Little Guitars, done by David Glenn Aisley, Elsley, and Mitch Perry. Good songs, some good ones, really good ones, like the one that Jack Russell does, and so maybe you can try to find this one. This is tribute to Van Halen 2000. Next one, I don't know if this is done by this is more record labels. I don't know how legit this stuff is. But this is the Many Faces of Black Sabbath. This is kind of things they put together, because here we have disc one, we have the players, disc two we have the songs, and disc three we have the legacy. On then the players we have doing some songs done by members that have been on Black Sabbath, because for example we have King of the Night, we have done by Bobby Harrison featuring Tony Iommi on guitar. I have no idea who's Bobby Harrison. Then we have another curious one. Finally, the Finale, done by Ian Gillan. Of course, he was in Black Sabbath in one. We have one song sung by Glenn Hughes. We have a song here, two songs by Quartz. What does Quartz have to do with Sabbath? The thing is, it was produced by Tony Iommi, so it's kind of if it's on it's the players, but you can have a band that was produced by Tony Iommi added here, but well. Then we have the songs, most of them from Ozzy, and then some from with Dio, and they add 3 songs from Ozzy's solo career. I don't know why, maybe to put more songs on the disc. And the third disc is The Legacy. That's a lot of real unknown bands doing some doom or stoner, kind of a tribute, what it says, the legacy of Black Sabbath. It's a good one. Will I be listening to this very often? No, I don't think so. But it's well done. It sounds good. No issues with the sound or the sound quality or the performance. It's a good one. Maybe you can try to find it. There are many of these, the many faces of Alice Cooper I have seen, the Sabbath, Maiden, Priest. It's an odd thing I have here in the collection. And finally, this is the odd thing I'm going to show. This is a band. This is a punk band, a party punk, as I like to call them. This is this is a band that a friend of my brother. I think they are still active. The name of the band is Los Mox. They are Chilean punk band, and the name of the album is Concover. This is Concover is as a term we use here when you go to a disco, when you buy your ticket admission. It always comes with a free drink. So that means with cover. What they do here, they do covers of very popular Latin songs, and a couple of songs in English translated to Spanish. They what do we have here? They do where it is a Spanish version of Ace of Spades. Here it is, El As de Espadas. They also, in English, they do A View to a Kill. That's the Duran Duran song. They do a Spanish version of We're Not Gonna Take It, No Lo Aceptaremos. That's correctly translated. Truth, another song I don't know who's the original singer. Truth Hits Everywhere, everybody. So. Those are the guys back then in the early 80s. That's my brother's friend. He's the bass player and sometimes singer. His nickname is Makoko. That means, yep, the devil. And the other songs are all Latin songs that you will never hear in your wildest or drunkest dream. But they are good fun. Cover versions done in a punkish style way. So that's the odd one. I would like to finish this one. 23 minutes. I think it's more than enough of covers, tributes, and songs done by other people. This is Los Mox and with cover. That's it. That's my not my answer, but I would like to show some other stuff from part of what George showed a couple of weeks ago. I will, of course, leave a link to his video, so maybe you can check his video too. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye till next time.